Hey, I'm Karen, and it has been a long time, again, since I set out to make a video. It has been a couple of very introspective years for me, as it has for many people. And in this eclipse season, since we've had the Aries eclipse that was a square, 2-degree square off my ascendant, and we currently have the full moon, which is exactly on my Mars, squaring Pluto, transiting exactly on my Chiron. I thought, what a good time to make a video and reach out. And I really want to reach out to people who struggle, people who have a hard time and may not know that their chart is something that they chose to be difficult in order to achieve transformation in this lifetime. And that is not an easy path. Chiron is not an easy path. There's a channel called Moon Omens, and she has really laid out the path of Chiron, the wounded healer, and how during this eclipse season and this full moon, how those wounds and that healing is activated for so many of us who have this strongly in our own blueprint. If your life is more difficult than most people around you, you might want to check into your numerology. Are you a Lifepath 11? Add the numbers of your birth date together and see what they come up to. Now, many people will argue, and if people view this video, I may see comments about the right way to add your birth numbers, because many people believe or subscribe to the idea that you must reduce each section, the month, the date, the year, meaning adding together. If your birthday is in October, 1 and 0 is a 1. If it's in December, 1 and 2 is a 3. And you would add that 3 to the birth date and to the year. Though we don't reduce master numbers, if you get to an 11 or a 22, when you reduce your numbers, you hold that. You don't reduce that to a 2 or a 4. Other people who study numerology will add the whole number across. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 4, if your birthday is on the 4th, is 7, plus 1 plus 9, if you're born in the 20th century, the 1900s, like I was, and you add across. So for me, if I reduce my numbers, I'm an 11-2. If I add across, I'm a 29-11. And there are some maybe more difficult nuances to the 29-11 than the 11-2. And I do relate to the 29-11 added straight across. If you have a master number in your birth date, then you definitely chose a life of, Fig is trying to chime in there. You definitely chose a life of challenges in order to overcome those challenges and work as a healer in some capacity later on in life. That's enough, Fig. Where is he? There he is. Where the dog park is beneath us, but there's nobody there. It's been dead since the pandemic. Also, if your chart is heavy in Pluto, if your human design is that of a projector or a reflector, you have open centers that absorb more of the influence of others around you and of the transits. And often your life is more challenging than people around you. And they tend to not understand. They tend to say, well, it's your focus. And yes, we do affect our every day ahead of us with our focus. But some of us chose a path that was going to be more difficult because we needed those challenges to heal in a bigger way to assist others at some point. As always, I encourage everybody to look at your blueprint. What path did you choose in the 10 Sefirot of the Kabbalah? What life path in numerology did you take on? And what GPS of your astrology chart did you plan for this experience? And we begin to realize that the challenges are somehow the gifts, even though it is hard to see that those challenges can later become gifts. I encourage everybody to get to know your blueprint so that you have more compassion for yourself and the path that you're on in this lifetime and how you can assist others, because the easiest way for us to succeed, for us to feel better and more fulfilled, is by turning it outward and helping others. If you want help looking at your path, your human design, your astrology, some tarot, just leave me a message. I'm happy to look with you and check your numerology, see what path you chose, and let you reflect on how that has impacted your lived experience in this lifetime. On that note, take care of yourself in the full moon tonight. Universe, be gentle with all of us and set your intentions for those things you want to release so that you're open for that you want to bring in. Be well.